When the annual Joburg Carnival finds its way through the streets of the City of Gold. The festival, which is in its 10th year, will see thousands of people come together to await the new year, which is 2016. The carnival has become a tradition that celebrates the city's reputation, its different cultural traditions, and the feast and wealth of activity and talent here. To talk to us about the carnival, we're joined now by Joburg City Mayor Parks Tau. Thank you so much for joining us, Mayor.
Thank you very much and good morning.
A very good morning to you and welcome. 10th year, what can we expect different this time around?
Well, the carnival has become a major celebration of Johannesburg. It's become an integral part of how we celebrate the year that's gone past. So we start at 12 o'clock in Hillbrow with a float that goes throughout the inner city of Johannesburg and goes to Newtown. And then there's a festival that starts at about 4 o'clock into the new year, really, with a countdown. Many exciting things, many exciting musicians that would be participating. All the popular DJs that you can think about, in fact, are participating this evening. We've got two events taking place that we're hosting as the City of Johannesburg, one in Newtown, Mary Fitzgerald, and the other in Soweto at the Jablani, the Soweto Theatre. So they'd be taking place at the same time with both DJs. We literally say there are 4 stages, so 2 stages in Soweto and 2 stages in town, in Newtown. And we've got, of course, a major display of fireworks at 12 o'clock. The countdown is taking place literally on the M1. And as part of the public notification, it's important to indicate that the M1 would be closed from about 11:30 to prepare for the fireworks, because we have a major fireworks display that's taking place this year and we're quite excited about it.
How important is today in the calendar of the city? Because, I mean, I'm taking a look at the socio-economic impact that all this must have. The DJs, they're getting revenue, the stages, the light up, everything. For me, it says there's a ripple effect. How important is this occasion?
Well, in many ways, people come back to Johannesburg on New Year's Eve. They become part of the celebration of New Year. Many people leave Johannesburg during the Christmas season, but people come back for the New Year celebrations. That has become an integral part of Johannesburg and how we celebrate Johannesburg, and it's become part of the calendar events of the city of Joburg, and we think that it's established itself as a major celebration. But it's also an integral part of the Joburg economy, of the golden economy of Johannesburg, as we would call it, the ability of the city to attract major artists that participate in these events, but also the ability to promote music, arts and culture, the carnival. We've got floats that are taking place, many volunteers that participate in the floats, designing their own gear, designing their own clothes and participating in designing their own sort of participation in the carnival. So it's really become an integral part of the festive economy, so to say.
Yeah. It sounds like a whole lot of fun, but at the same time, it sounds like a logistical nightmare. Tell me what plans are in place to make sure that there's safety, that there's adequate ambulances and medical emergency officials there, and all the sort of industries that are needed on the periphery to make sure that the revelers do so in safety.
Well, we've ensured the deployment of emergency management services and JMPD. They would be actively participating in ensuring that they are able to redirect the traffic where there are road closures. As I said, the M1 would be closed during midnight from about 11:30, but also certain parts of Newtown would be closed down. So there would be the need to ensure that you're able to direct people, but also to facilitate safety for the people of Johannesburg. The same would be applicable in Soweto, Jablani. But there are also other events that are not necessarily city-hosted events that are taking place in the city. And we're also providing services to those. So we're literally overstretched, but it's part of how a city like Johannesburg celebrates the incoming year and celebrates the year that's gone past and the achievements that we've made as a city.
And I want to know costs now involved with the events that are being hosted by the city. What are the costs involved? Where do I get tickets? How does that work?
Well, the events are for free. We sponsored the events, both at the City of Johannesburg and the Gauteng Provincial Government, participating and, of course, partnering with the SABC. So, as partners, we facilitated that these events take place and people can literally take part for free and be able to attend both Soweto and Newtown. What they need to ensure is that there's a cash bar and all those facilities, so we wouldn't be having bottled beverages and all those safety precautions that need to be taken as we prepare for major events like this.
Well, free is the golden word. I think that will make sure that we come in our numbers. So no bottles there, camp chairs and the like?
Camp chairs would allow people to come in with camp chairs and all the things that necessarily are applicable when a festival takes place. So you don't want people to be bringing their cooler bags and bottles and all sorts of things that could cause problems. No arms would be allowed, so there would be searches taking place so that people are able to go in and participate. But otherwise, the participation is free, and we welcome all the people of Johannesburg, including the people that are from outside Johannesburg that would want to come and celebrate the New Year with us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tau, Joburg Mayor, for that invite. You heard it, so you're invited. It is for free. Let's go out and have fun and usher in 2016 in style. And as we do that, we'll also be taking a look at what the other cities also have up their sleeves. We'll go to the mother city in a moment or two. However, I doubt they'll be having as much fun as we will be in Joburg. I'm just consoling myself now because I'm not at the beach. But yeah, so if you are in Joburg, make sure that you make your way either to Soweto or to the city itself in Joburg CBD to make sure that you participate in the fun and the festivities that are coming up. A quick ad break. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at ballet. We'll be